people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina, I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video I'm bringing you my next update on my deck of panning project pan. So if you want to see how I'm going on my products, then stay tuned. I'm doing pretty well actually, but stay tuned before we get into the video. If you are new around here, make sure you subscribe down below if you love watching project panning videos, and without further ado, let's jump on in to the update. If I'm moving weird today, my right shoulder, normally it's my left shoulder, but today's my right shoulder is feeling very stiff and sore, so it's like running up into my neck. So I am feeling like I have to move my whole body. So if I look like I'm moving weirdly, it's because of that. So I'm currently working on 5 products in this project. This project was created by Emily from Emily and Max. It's a prompt-based project pan using a deck of cards. She refreshes the game board every month. You pick out a card from the deck and it matches a prompt on the spreadsheet. That's how you locate your products. So I am currently working on 5 products. I have some really good progress, but I still haven't decided whether I'm going to actually roll a product over and update the goal, or whether I'm going to roll in a new product. But we'll get to all of that when we get there. So starting off with probably the 2 products that have been in the project for the longest, and that's because both of these got rolled in for a complete use up goal. We might start off with the Hourglass palette because this one has been in the project for the longest. So I rotated this one in for the prompt of in it for the long haul. Now that was a long-term goal. So for this product, I rotated in the diffused light finishing powder. I've literally lost like 4 fingernails today. I painted my nails about 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, and I have already lost 4 fingers. I just can't get the hang of the peely base coat, so I'm just like trying to use it up and then I'm gonna move on. But this happens like every time I use the Holo Taco the Holo Taco peely base coat. I just can't get the hang of it. That's why I'm looking like half and half. These were like a complete set like 3 hours ago, and now look at me. Anyway, back to the Hourglass palette. I am a hot mess today, aren't I? The Hourglass palette, I rotated in diffused light for a complete use up goal. Now last month I was really worried that I wasn't actually going to finish this one by the end of the year, but over the last month I have made phenomenal progress, and I reckon maybe next month this one might be completely finished. So this is what it's looking like now. Look at that ginormous pan right there. So I only have the outside of the product now left to go, and then it will be completely finished. It is getting quite low around that edge as well. My problem is though, is I have the blush here and I have the highlighter. And the blush here and the highlighter here. So when I'm trying to get that like last bit around the outside, I'm quite often picking up like a little bit of blush or a little bit of highlight. So it is getting a little bit difficult to get my brush in there to pick the product up. But I do think that I will have this one finished by the next update, and I am very happy to report that. I'm very excited to see the amazing progress I've made on this one over the last month. I like hit the tiniest little bit of pan on the side here, and I was like, that's gonna be it for the month. Like my update is nearing and I'm not gonna have that much, but turns out I have flattened it out like across the whole product quite well, and the pan just expanded like crazy. So I'm very happy to show you guys this little update here. The next product was my little Chica Chico one-shot eye palette. I rotated this one in to match the prompt of a product that already had pan. So this product already had pan, and I just set a new goal, and that goal was to have this one completely finished. So I'm working on the color Contro, which is this one in the center here. And I did actually repress this one over the last month. So last update you would have seen the product was all around the outside. I did expand that pan quite a lot, and it got to the point where it was just annoying me in terms of trying to get my brush in there. So I decided to repress it into the center, and this is how much we have left after I have been working on it since repressing it. So again, this one as well, I think will potentially be finished by the next update. I think it will be done next month. I'm using this to set my eyeshadow primer, so I think it will be done very, very quickly, very soon. Next products are usage goals. So I rotated in my Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm face palette. This was rotated in to match the prompt of a copycat, and that prompt was to basically copy a product that another project panner is currently panning. Steph Lyons is currently panning one of her Charlotte Tilbury palettes, so I decided to rotate this one in as a copycat. I've rotated in just the highlighter in particular for a 15 use goal, and I'm not doing that great. So last month I think I was at maybe like 5 uses or something, probably less than that. I am happy to report I have used it a lot more this month than I did last month. I'm currently sitting at 12 uses on this one. Like you can't even see that I have used it. Right in the center, some of the lines have finally worn away. So like it's looking a little bit more used than it did before. I'm at 12 of 15 uses, so I only need to use it 3 more times and I will be able to rotate this one out. This one again will definitely be finished next month. I want to maybe try and get more than just 3 uses on this one over the next month though. So maybe if I could try and hit maybe 20 uses. Obviously, if I'm at 15 or over, I'll just rotate it out next month anyway. But if I could get it up to like maybe 20 uses, I'd be really happy with that progress. So there's that one. And then the next one is my Pat McGrath Labs Intensifies Artistry Wand. This product is basically a glitter glue. That's how I've been using it. Glitter glue, or like a shimmer eyeshadow base. That's the word I'm looking for. Like a shimmery multi-chrome eyeshadow base. That's how I've been using this one. This one was rotated in to match the prompt of random uses. I had to use a random number generator and then multiply whatever number came out by 10, and that was how many uses that I need to use this one for. So I got the number 3, so I have this one in the project for 30 uses. I am happy to report that I've used this one a lot more than last month, but I haven't hit my 30 uses yet. So I'm currently sitting at 15 uses, and this is a clicky pen, so it's not the kind of product that I can completely like extend out and show you how much progress I've made, but I am using it a bit more than I was last month, so I'm happy to report that. But in terms of like progress and how much product is left in there, this is like the worst product for a project banner. It's not fun to track at all. So last but not least is my Meca Cosmetica lip balm in natural. This one came in the project to match the prompt of a lip product. Now I did originally rotate this one in for just a 25 use goal. I have used this like crazy over the last month. I have actually ended up using it 50 times over the last month, so double the amount of uses that I was hoping to use. And I have actually like completely finished it and used it up. I'm now at the point where I am starting to dig into it and scrape it out. So I have used this one completely. Hopefully I can show you like a little side by side of how much I've actually used. But last time I used one of these, I flew through it as well. I think it only took me like a month to get through the entire thing last time I had one of these and panned it. So these are really easy lip balms to get through and use. It's quite like a softer formula and it's quite creamy, so you can apply it really easily, and it's a really nice lip balm. I use this like every morning while I was doing my makeup, and then I would also like apply it when I was editing at my desk and all of that. So I use this one a lot, and I'm happy to see that I have finished it. I am going to continue to dig this one out. So this is my conundrum. I am thinking that I might keep this one in now and roll it over for a complete use up, just to get the last bit that's in the bullet there finished. But I think I will also roll in a new product and a new card, just because this one's like basically finished, and everything else in the project also I'm quite close to, or most things other than the eye primer. Most things I'm like quite close to meeting my goal. So I think I will rotate in a new product anyway this month, but I will report back to you next month when I'm assuming this one will be completely empty, like down to the bone. So all that being said, I will grab my deck of cards and let's rotate in a new product. So we'll be working on 6 products essentially for the next month. And let me get the game board up. Actually, this is like the first time in like 2 months that I've been able to roll in a new one. Okay, so just one card this month. Let's see what we get. We get the 3 of Hearts. Now the 3 of Hearts is a glowy product. Okay, I've already got a highlighter in here though, so that's annoying. What can I rotate into be a glowy product? Actually, let's rotate in the blush that's in this palette, but I'm just going to rotate it in for a usage goal. I eventually want to pan the rest of this palette, so like the highlighter and the blush. Maybe I'll rotate both in. Is that being really ambitious? Okay, I'm going to rotate both in. So I'm still working on the diffuse light powder. I'm going to rotate in both the blush and the highlighter. And I think I'm just going to rotate them both in for a 10 use goal. So 10 uses each. And then I think by the time that next month rolls around, I'm going to put this palette away for the year because I will have both of those 10 uses completed, and also this one will be finished as well. I'm hopeful that with 10 uses, especially because now we're in summer in Australia, I am like able to wear more like kind of strappy tops and stuff like that. I can probably get away with using this like on my shoulders and like décolletage and stuff like that. So I might find myself seeing decent progress on this one, because for that kind of stuff, I'll need to use like a bigger brush. So I think I'll see like, you know, the level drop quite nicely. We're in summer now, so it makes sense to rotate a product like this in now. Well, we're not in summer yet. We're in spring, but we've had lots of nice hot weather lately. So it seems like the perfect time now to rotate it in. And also, if I'm not able to hit my 10 use goal between now and next update, like it's early enough to allow a couple of months for like a glowy product like this. So I'm going to rotate both of those in for a 10 use goal. So technically we're working on 7 products. I'm nothing but ambitious. So there is my update on my deck of panning for this month. I'm happy with how I'm going, and I think next month I will have almost like a full reset. If I can hit my 15 uses on this one, I think next month I'll be able to do like a complete blanket reset. I think this project finishes in December, so I mean a complete reset would be really nice. Probably a little bit late in the year for a complete reset, but next update I will definitely have some spare spots to fill with some new prompts. So that is my update on my deck of panning. Give it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe down below if you want to keep up to date on all my future updates on this project. That's it for this video, beautiful. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, beautiful.